Hey guys, Mr. Purvis here. Just here to show you how to play one of our Super Bowl Parent Math Night lessons that's coming up December 9th. That's this Thursday. You can log on to Canvas and play these games and have a chance to win and get points and win prizes. So anyway, I want to show you how to play our game today that I'm going to show you, and that is Easy as Pie. And this is the game board. It looks like this. And this is the instructions that I'm going to try to summarize quickly and hopefully well. All right, guys. So to play this game, you have two players. You have one player who is going to have these yellow chips that look like this. And you have another player who is going to have green chips that look like this. All right. And like I showed you, you're going to have your board. It looks like this. And as you can see, there are different numbers on this board, okay? And I'm going to move my camera where you can see me, but I want to show you where you can see our board now here. All right, so let me move this down to hopefully see if I can get it to where you can see the board. All right, I'm going to flip this to where it's not upside down. All right, because that would probably be best. All right, guys. Well, the first thing you're going to do is, of course, you have two players, one with our yellow chips and one with our green chips, and like these. And what you're going to do is you are going to take turns putting your colored chips on different numbers on the pie. This is the pie. It says Easy as Pie. And up here at the top, let me say this first. You have a target sum. And your target sum here is 80. And there is a target sum on the other side as well of 75. So there's two different games. You can play to make 80 or 75. So it's up to you depending on what you want to do. But I'm going to do 80 for this video, I believe. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to have, you can choose who wants to go first. And the person who goes first is going to put, let's say that it's the green team that goes first. You want to make the number the sum of 80. So you want to choose numbers that are going to add up to 80. The quickest. You want to do it fast. So you don't want to choose like 7, and then next time it's your turn to choose 2, and then next time it's your turn to choose 3, because you're choosing numbers, but that's not it's not going to add up to 80 very quickly. Because your opponent's going to try to choose numbers that's going to add up to 80 super fast. So if you choose those numbers, and they choose 50 and 30, then they've already won. They got 80 already. So you want to think about what numbers you're choosing. And you don't want to go over 80, but you want to choose numbers quickly that are going to help you get there. Okay? So like you're going to take turns. Like I said, like maybe the green team is going to go first and they're going to choose 50. Then it's yellow's team's turn. Well, you don't want to choose 2 like I was saying, because then, man, they could choose another number and get to 80 super fast. So you want to choose another really big number. And you also want to block them from getting numbers. Like, look, 50 and 30 is 80. So you might want to use yours to block them from getting that number, or else they can win really fast. So you want to think about what you're doing. You want to try to be strategic and smart and think about what you're doing, so that you not only get the biggest numbers that you can quickly, but you block your opponent from getting their numbers, okay? All right? And there's two ways you can play. The way that I was just demonstrating is to play adding, where you start at 0 and then add up your different pieces of pie, different apples of your pie, until you get to 80. You can play subtraction also, and this is called a target number now. So now our target number is 80, and this time I'm going to subtract, and we are going to start at 80 and we're going to try to subtract until we have 0. So this time I have 80, but I'm going to take numbers away until, so like maybe I have 50, and then I'm going to, so 80 minus 50 is 30, right? So then maybe I could take away 20 more, which would be 70. And you can do this using mental math in your head. You can also use this, do this using a piece of paper and a pencil, so you can write down your equations, like maybe 50 minus 20, or 50 plus 20, depending on if you're adding or subtracting which game you're playing, which can help you. And also you could use a tens frame. A tens frame is another great strategy, another great tool that you can use to help you add these numbers quickly, but also accurately. Okay? So you can do it mental math if you want to, or you could play a game where you each have a piece of paper and a pencil to make it maybe a little easier for you, or a tens frame to make it either more challenging or a little easier for you and your partner. Okay? All right. So that is how you play this game. And like I said, you can either add up to 80 or subtract, and depending on whether you want to practice your addition or subtraction. And like I said before also, there are two sides. This side is you play to 75. All the same rules apply. You're trying to get to 75 the quickest. So like the green team might choose 21, then the yellow team might choose 22, and you're trying to add different numbers. Maybe the green team wants to choose 33 next. So you're trying to add up what's 21 plus 33. And you could do that mental math, or you could get your piece of paper and pencil, or your tens frame if you have one, and you could write your equation out to figure out what that's going to be. And then maybe the yellow team wants to choose 24 next. And you're adding up so you can get 75. And you want to get exactly that number. So you don't want to go over it if you can help it. Don't want to go over it. You want to get exactly this number by adding these different apples together, okay? All right? And that is our game, guys, and it's called Easy as Pie. And I hope you have a great time playing this and earning your points for our Super Bowl Parent Night, okay? All right, guys. Well, I'll move this back up and flip over where you can see me. All right, guys. Well, that's our video, and I hope you understood and have a great time playing, okay? All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.